Right.
Fire.
Lawyer, now, most of the flood they see, yeah, the 350 million flood victims are most of the what is happening with the 350 million contingency fund?
I think, sir, there is Ghana share proceedings.
Okay.
Ghana share proceedings in HS will be any judgment against the government. And now, where institute proceedings is say, court man acquiring on Bonra buying photo and as account to him to withdraw the monies that are due him based on the judgment. In Tiabanesa, the account is literally frozen because he said that procedure be buried. But unfortunately, no, government will announce so we must some relief to flood victims. No, na Attorney General and it is alleged so a letter be come Bank of Ghana say omunisika sa 315
yeah, from the contingency
yes.
fund. Okay.
And it is also alleged by the minority say when he wrote that letter, the Bank of Ghana rejected.
Okay.
And referred to the Attorney General to the point to say there is a Ghanaian proceedings against that account. Therefore, onto me enko. But let me release this. So the question is, why the mass authority knowing say there is a court proceedings are young by for monies to be withdrawn from that contingency fund? Mrekwa unim the insurance so ebit media bre omano. Ebani silent say wa outro letter no. One year so you are incompetent. So they are calling on the president to release the Attorney General from his position. So ebani say if the defense will be say BBC NC they are and then 350 million mokofa fee because we have been told to say it has been released. Angro for no yeah how minim how kokra mechano minim kwan mefa so. Sometimes this country we are funny, especially for example flood is me say yes foreign minister say obia o passport ira as a result of flood no you very renew amount you be ma obi.
I think so you haven't even done flood on your side and to take advantage and add your
the question
view on
is
the flood.
Louis obia ne dia ira bia ebe ko say flood na ira no now you going to
do video now omode care because you na
mattress
what
list be now.
Yes, exactly.
What better baby?
Now some mattress crade me hu ba could be ablekuma something omo MP not a Bob to flood victims.
Yeah,
Bob. No. Yes. Bob Louis. And yeah, I'm out for na dwuma ha. I'm out for asala eje Bob mako.
Kafra ketazo say kroni na is you kroni na o maba into obi aso anyefe. Ekufo ado time na sam komo ye demonstration. Ka black fa.
Say ho na yesa oni Suleiman na ye adwuma e adwen kakra do.
So eba ne sa na ya hadwen say can anybody do anything at all without going through? Because Usha, even though Parliament approve, the Parliament said they didn't let them know say it was going to come out from the fund now which has been garnished. And when that happens, then they have to come back to Parliament and come and explain to Parliament inquiry into the process, how the 350 million was able to be withdrawn. And baby, if you know, by Basa, there is a Ghana Mrano, follow because we all know said this is an account that we could not have touched until the procedure has ended. Now, flood in the same way, no. One shape, political. But I've always said
it's always political. It's always political.
Yes. Clarity. Let's just say, and you say for clarity, minority is against.
No. Because
it looks like what is being thrown out there.
No.
What's a content about you?
Yes, of course.
On the optics,
I say, yes, I see a Buamon's MPP for now, Parliament in this home. Emma, no. Obinka said, Mamma, of course, Nasa MPP Nankasa, no more penny for. We have seen them helping them. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia has given some relief items to them. There are other people who have also joined or feed the opposition party or for. Into one of the but then we have to do it in accordance with law. Because we need
a certain precedent to be set.
Yes. One year may be here. As soon as no, you better book a cratch in 350 now. But it's a big judgment debt against the country. Judgment debt, I Ganeshi contingent fund. And I say, a judgment, Louis. And we all know, say, even though there is parliamentary approval, I say, Ada because what that parliament in our parliament approve BB. Thinking that it is A, not knowing say it is B. But they are thinking that the money is coming from somewhere, not knowing it's coming from a fund that has been garnished. But the MPP and the minority is not against the relief. The relief is good. They are okay with it, but it should be done in accordance with law. Problem because if we get any problem, it is so forever and never now for 10 years. Yes, those are the things that they are trying. So the minority rather is helping the country and helping the people say, for mining team a problem. Right now with the flag,
or say, so I was asking, say, no, so where did he get the money?
That's the point.
And was there the government is saying that they did not take it from the
contingency
fund, but they took it from the contingency vault.
Okay. Semantics.
As a fund near to vault. Because as a fund is cash no, and they find a fund no. Vote you be this kind of control. Yes, sir. It is also where every fund now every vote now. What is the difference? That's where I want some.
Me who difference be say me who difference be say terminologies like you are saying. I mean, fund is like for two na ya did ya to so but and a vote na say baby edi go. But I mean for me it is the same money that comes there. So I don't see any difference with it. Whatever it is, they should make sure they do the right thing. And if the Attorney General head, you see why now what they want the Bank of Ghana to do is to confirm if indeed the Attorney General had written them to come and ask for the money, and it was rejected because on all said and of course it cannot be released without any directive from anybody. Bank of Ghana to be released such huge money without being directed either by the Ministry of Finance or any of the ministers who is responsible for that. Right now, Luis, with the flood issues, not the hypocrisy of Ghanaians in the flood and semi by. Everybody sometimes who tie radio station be a phone in for naman for can MPP phone nyai say omo dey flood in so that no crane this in be control to social media say 111 hospitals 3 SHS obobo MPP projects no say no crane man mama we need power na flood any bibisa na any cocoa. Well, you saw that post, right? Any cocoa never more ready. One, I was happy that I admit to say there were good things that the previous government did. Number two, when we are talking about politicization of issues, Alois, there is no party that politicizes issues in Ghana here more than the NDC. Be a national issue, be a politics, be a NDC for starting.
Blasters.
I'm telling you. Yeah, the blasters are your politics.
Yeah,
politics. So those people should stop the hypocrisy. They shouldn't come and tell an MPP for no and the opposition they fly the year. You started it. The president started by giving us the causes of flood in Ghana. Not say a ministry problem. Now you're combining or say you're separating ministry for sanitation and local government. And you chase canonical honors no munti fanya juman no muji.
And
this was the president speaking in opposition. Then he gave a solution. Or identify a problem. He gave a solution, and his solution was that we need to merge this ministries into one. Exactly.
Yeah.
And the moment there is a solution, it means that the solution will solve the problem. And after merging, flooding in some baby man.
This is the worst we've had in the last 20 years.
Luis, a so hono or call or bear azumu power we know who says I didn't tell. Then now or the air politics are vote abo bind that danechi e de vote amount for no so ato man because in crime phone who say nya president Mahama kan ye no kre say kufu adomu na agi sika no madie no mama na nsuo to a ene yin crime phone anu wo ho because wo hu say sentesa obi anu hono ma na o adi sika na mum niama yes ye ne right no na yenye it has nothing to do with the MPP. It had nothing to do with the previous government. President Mahama fi ha no international community and said the problem with the flooding is not an engineering problem. He was specific. Or say it's not an engineering problem. The problem is not akoyemi. A man for an attitude in yet. Ye two ball egu basa. Baby any see die. Near tosu bi empire the flood the ban say ya him for ne ton in suma sase. This President Mahama speaking after power. It is a say the problem in Koye former president in former government in BM. And Koye solution to Ministry of Sanitation ne problem na Koye atimamufo any ahimfo. You see, this government in President Mahama one type they want to push the blame. Adam pray to Hamas so odu baby or the blame no beko. Until this time at international community, or the blame ni koma ahemfo ene oman ma no. Oba ya pena Nyankopon ade a yempesi si nesiye na test the by 29th, right?
Yeah.
Ana flood no esi. Look, Obinka say your policy be ho no ma ya de so. I mean, we have always touted ourselves as Christian nation.
We are not Christian nation.
Well, kwesi say sana statistics in catch Christians na eye dodo na okro. Until let's assume now if it is anything to go by, I mean, you're sure say President Sukoye Christian into institute National Thanksgiving Day. But Louis, no credit nyame say emre dane ho a edane ho a also dane ho bia in everything bia no so ka say eneme didi mpo na bibi ba na enu nti enye se odidi a otwen undi aduane no. And even if the government had planned this Thanksgiving thing krana 29th na kwesi in so far nipa 12, right?
Yeah.
37.
37.
As now the total number is 37.
Fantastic.
Central rate
interior minister and they say there are some people are
and then 37.
So the end for 37 no. Serious disaster. This is serious disaster.
Thousands of properties.
I'm telling you, thousands of properties, people displaced in their homes. Senan sheshayene da ho say sa ade chi a ye be Thanksgiving impo anan ka ese put hot to it. Look, I'm a Christian, I'm a Presbyterian. But it's not everything that is spiritual. Flat situation, yen paibon ye they stopping. And I was surprised seeing so-called people, almost men of God, omo ye impenifo, nyamistumu, ebon paya kachera, this all my flood in ye. Look, Louis, we are the same people who go to church and pray and ask for the rains. Say the bear in Riani, and I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Is to talk, and you'll be to control. Your pen or
yes, shoot me by no chishu.
Yes, no change to.
It is said, Bibi said 2 months for now. We would want to see leadership. Look, if President Mahama had cancelled the Thanksgiving and said the reason the country is mourning, so we cannot rejoice and do any Thanksgiving, he would have gotten more applaud than so course Thanksgiving. For me, the Thanksgiving service was needless, especially a day after Nipa 37.
Oh, Duncan Williams Bible. Duncan Williams Bible.
I'm here. Send some Bible.
That's for Castillo too.
Louis Mbachwa na meka na se. Enti eyesa amanfo no bedi yawo. Na wo Louis wo na obusu ani wu bia. Ana de akyenye. President ntimi mba afie kura mechia mo. Emma area mu ho mechia mo. Na hu ni so ogina platform so edi asa ka how would you feel?
Very
emotional.
Very hurtful. Because
what you say? Yeah, kind financially. Because me ba me sisi financially. Opa akwana kwhwe budget a ye dey Thanksgiving. Has anybody given you the budget?
No.
You say asem ketwa. All appointees e ko ho nyino bia no ode ni botom sika na beto fu ode akọ.
Na be.
Kwana kwa multiply sika o de tofu ogu convoy mu ene nkofo e don ko allowances asofo ye ko ye bebre na ye be mo sika envelope mu for their entourage. Ebi mu cars o mo de ko enya asem ketwa 3.5 liters ne na sefo. Ya bo man ne ka kwa. Yen kai obi aya o. How did you Thanksgiving service after the helicopter crash? Why?
Because the
day of mourning was declared.
Yes.
The national
the flags was hoisted down.
Yeah.
They confirm.
Yeah. I don't think this one could have heard it say because I've seen it flying full on TV. So now
they are equally important as whoever died.
They belong to a family. Some are breadwinners.
Flood issues.
Politics. Politics.
Well, if it is politics, they started it, and people politicizing it is just following the footsteps of those who started it.
All right.
But the truth of the matter is, this government cannot continue to blame the previous government for any problems we're facing. We are tired of hearing the MPP caused it, the MPP caused it, the MPP caused it. Louis, I am pretty much sure say MPP. And the reason was that one about so also Brana solve issue no, and don't always refer us to the MPP. So also if we refer to the MPP there, then it is much better say MPP besa power BM. No about near went man here because who buy no soon to on a creative problem into no make MS of an idea. So it's good say omode wesaba no more be creative or more solve or problem. Other than that, I think so far this government is failing in all sectors of the country.
kakra bi
Yeah,
America
kakra bi na me manage
Wonim,
Kennedy
ma-
bi na
ma-
manhwɛ.
maka we no maka bia nsuo no lawyer politics government so or ye nneɛma bi dreams na abrɔfo no now the dreams na akra de no especially dodo na gorgeous bed mo time na mo it's no no so mo ye but when ma de bi a sad omo Thanksgiving no mo ye na bonten no I suppose CJ a kyerɛ sɛ akufo ado ampa na waboa no ho atwɛn awurade anim sɛ obɛyɛ ɔmampanyin ono de na ameto no kwam enye obi na ewuye ene etam no de share ho and he had to fight how many times about 3 times as I no world
2008 2012
yeah
2016
court me munsam bebre hwe se Kufuado yes wo hwe omumie nyina mra ntibirem a obi a obeka se na mahama aha ono de eja ene ifri him ye ta sum nyame se esikafo na nado friskam nti yesi de wono de nkwara abem de bia na oginani wono a woginani firi ne mra ntibirem na duro ne mpanyim feso hu se medi oman wo yanim a na se kristofo edoso oman mu na de bia ye bi program bia bia kire kristofo be manza na atumi aye dia ene atin so munya cathedral be bia ye national see most of our national programs are religious programs and I want to be until reading film ye yes smart on beba yes ombeba yes obi wu say pe ye Christian cancer funeral because you think before header and the funeral so the thinking was cool. So then let's clear some lands. If I don't know, say traditional because existing lands here that I develop so nice obubua. Hang kasa cathedral can control the back Atria Mountains because now we are Japan papa no. But he had to pull down some residential facilities for judges to make way for this. Because you be a enter pastor no. Me ana me hu be e kwa kodru. But nana se wo hwe se de ye man som no kro na woti Christosum free Ghana som no ho a enyi Muslims in the crowd or more ankasa through their own donors na there do motumi aya ma wo ba Kumasi aye one central mosque for the entire Muslims in Kumasi kwa Accra more central what is central church for entire Christians in Accra central church for entire Christians in Kumasi no so I think it was a clever idea now we dey na omo na bonten ho ene kyin yesi we mu so a omo ka haraba baba wo paso kire nyankopon adwene wo paso kire nyankopon adwene kapeja asaka saja wo ma na agada hai ene de beda wase tiwi man na ke wi mu nte ye hu sampa mo no nyame di sa wo so isho hwe mu nyina se enkotre adentia imagine say nyanya atwem ene politics ya ene nkomo tai kufo de achi ena wo kra de anye bia na say Wingam Reverend Steve Wingam Dr. Reverend Steve not a yin so bi o hwehwe mu nyina for
Assemblies of God
ai omo nyina wonya wo was so akufo de so so bi a obom uzube mpa nke ba beji tate no no aza wa no a wo koba no ena ko mutumi ta akiri ena mo si cathedral ya na kanya nsen ko mo nyina monti we say President Mahama wadwen say every year bia edru June July a obeda nyame ase national hwahwane a ene as soon as possible onko pekufo adochew na kwan bia so no onto a cathedral no so no onwie yes ade a that do mo ye ene de it was embarrassing to God and country
all right I'm say Kennedy